Right then, on today's Liverpool News Daily, we're going to run the rule over some cracking stories. Tottenham considers a cheeky £62 million swoop for the Red Star. Meanwhile, Federico Chiesa opens up about his future at Liverpool. What's the sequence of the events? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome. We've got some thrilling Liverpool news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Liverpool updates. A seismic shift could be on the cards at Anfield as rumors circulate that Cody Gakpo might be weighing up his future under our newly appointed manager, Andoni Iraola. Following the swift departure of Arne after a thorough end-of-season review, Iraola has stepped into the hot seat, leaving some sections of the squad feeling understandably unsettled during this sudden transitional period. While the club prepares for a crucial summer rebuild to challenge for silverware next season, losing a talent of Gakpo's caliber would certainly be a massive talking point for the Kop faithful. Meanwhile, Tottenham Hotspur are reportedly looking to capitalize on this uncertainty, with Roberto De Zerbi apparently driving a massive £73.5 million swoop for our versatile Dutch forward. The North London outfit views Gakpo as the marquee signing needed to salvage their own fortunes, dangling a tempting regular starting role that could test the player's commitment to Iraola's new era. However, with Liverpool holding all the cards in negotiations and hefty price tag on the table, the board faces a delicate balancing act between retaining top-tier talent and funding Iraola's specific tactical vision. Do you think Liverpool should cash in on Gakpo for £73.5 million, or is he far too valuable for Iraola's future plans? Following that breaking news from earlier, we now turn our attention to Anfield, where a seismic shift is underway as the club navigates a summer of unprecedented transition. The Liverpool boardroom is actively preparing for a massive wave of structural changes following what can only be described as a deeply disappointing campaign. This failure to maintain our usual world-class standards has forced the hierarchy to make ruthless decisions to ensure the Reds return to the pinnacle of European football. As the definitive first step in this Anfield revolution, the club officially appointed Andoni Iraola as our new manager earlier this week, sparking immense intrigue across the footballing world. This decisive overhaul was sanctioned after former boss Arne ultimately failed to replicate the extraordinary success he enjoyed during his initial tenure on Merseyside. Under Slot's guidance this term, Liverpool endured a grueling season that shockingly yielded no silverware and saw us finish in a bittersweet fifth place in the Premier League table. Narrowly missing out on a guaranteed Champions League spot was a bitter pill to swallow, effectively forcing a total and uncompromising evaluation of the entire playing squad. Consequently, Slot's departure marks the end of a brief chapter and the immediate beginning of a transitional phase filled with both immense pressure and fresh hope. The fallout from this underwhelming season does not simply stop at the managerial hot seat, as an exodus of several establishing star players is now officially underway. The club has regretfully confirmed that Andy Robertson, Ibrahima Konate, and talisman Mohamed Salah will all be wearing new colors ahead of the upcoming campaign. Losing three monumental figures in a single window undoubtedly leaves a massive void within the core structure of our first-team squad. Naturally, this sudden drain of talent has sparked intense speculation that Liverpool could face losing even more high-profile stars in the coming weeks. Amidst this unfolding uncertainty, Italian winger Federico Chiesa has finally broken his silence regarding his long-term future under the iconic Anfield floodlights. The forward honestly expressed his deep frustration over a severe lack of consistent playing time during his 2 years under the previous management. In a candid interview with Gazzetta dello Sport, Chiesa firmly asserted that he is prepared to leave Liverpool if regular minutes cannot be guaranteed moving forward. For a player of his caliber, consistent match action on the pitch is paramount compared to simply remaining a luxury backup option in England. Chiesa revealed that the club actually blocked a potential departure during the January transfer window due to a severe injury crisis engulfing the squad. The former Juventus man commendably chose to understand the club's emergency situation at the time, remaining on Merseyside to help the team navigate through those turbulent winter months. However, after a highly anticipated return to Turin failed to materialize, his desire for regular first-team football has now become completely undeniable. While Chiesa emphasizes he is fully ready to fight for his place under the new regime, he is simultaneously keeping his options open regarding a new destination. In response to these developments, the Liverpool hierarchy plans to prioritize an open, transparent dialogue with the Italian international in the very near future. Chiesa is still scheduled to join the rest of the squad for our crucial preseason training tour across the United States. Once the American tour concludes, the winger will sit down with club officials and our new manager, Andoni Iraola, to definitively map out his future. Do you think Iraola should promise Chiesa a starting spot next season, or is it time for the club to cash in on the Italian? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Moving on to the midfield now, and another potential Anfield departure is dominating the back pages as Curtis Jones is heavily linked with a glamorous switch to reigning Italian champions Inter Milan. It is understood that European transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has confirmed Inter's genuine admiration for the creative maestro, though a sizable gulf in valuation remains between the two heavyweights. The Nerazzurri are apparently hoping to tempt the Reds with an initial opening offer of around €20 million, but Liverpool are holding out for a more realistic €30 million package alongside substantial add-ons and a crucial future sell-on clause. While new boss Andoni Iraola will undoubtedly want to balance his squad carefully ahead of the new campaign, the temptation of generating pure profit from an academy graduate could prove too business-savvy to ignore. The alluring pull of the San Siro is certainly playing its part, with local lad Jones reportedly keen on testing himself in Serie A after a telling conversation with a teammate. Italian winger Federico Chiesa recently let slip in a candid interview that the midfielder had been quizzing him extensively on the Mediterranean lifestyle, the culture, and the climate away from Merseyside. Chiesa was full of praise for the England international's sublime technical attributes, acknowledging that Inter are entirely justified in pursuing a player of such immense caliber. It leaves the club in a fascinating position of weighing up a handsome financial windfall against losing a deeply loyal squad member. But do you think selling Jones this summer would be a clever bit of business or a massive mistake for Iraola's project? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you're a true Liverpool fan, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's meet again soon to discuss the greatest club, Liverpool.
See you next time.
See you soon.